flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studios. Today is Saturday, April the 6th, and the time is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which makes it 11 p.m. in the Philippines. I would like to say happy birthday to my big brother, Rashad, and the local congregation of Winslow. Whoop, whoop. Hey, guys. I hope you guys are doing great. How's everybody doing here?
Doing all right. Hope everyone's doing well too. And thank you to everyone who is listening and watching today's episode, where we'll be learning about gadgets and apps that are helpful and useful for families. There's so much tech that we have, we might even forget that it's there. So, for those who are interested in participating in the hashtag challenge, please make sure you are subscribed to INCRadio DZEM 954's YouTube channel. And I have some greetings too. There are some birthdays going around. But of course, got to greet my home locale of Bergen, and also have to greet someone here. And we have some Bergen birthdays. So happy birthday to brother Kevin Kabiling, sister Clarissa Herrera, and sister Elia Orbe. Elsewhere in the district, happy birthday to brother Christian Camaro and brother Jordan Pateron. And outside of the district, happy birthday to sister Ika Alignay and brother Alvin Apalacio. Calvin, we miss you, Paul. He was the resident minister when we were in Rockland. So those are some great times. All right, over to you, Sister Leia.
All right. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday to everyone. I hope you all have your sweaters on because it is cold today. We are in spring, but I think last night it was like 30 degrees. Today it is 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And actually it's going to be 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and it'll be like this kind of like this tomorrow. But a preview for this week, Monday is supposed to be 63 and Tuesday is supposed to be 71. So spring is finally trying to get to us, but on Wednesday back to 54. So we're up and down, up and down. Keep your umbrella handy, and of course keep. I don't want to say bundle up, but I'm still wearing my scarf. I guess I don't know if I love my scarves, but I don't like to be cold. So stay warm, everyone, and also take your allergy medicine. April rain showers bring May flowers, but also brings allergies. So please don't forget to take care of yourself. And big thing, hopefully everyone is okay from the earthquake yesterday. If you didn't feel it, good for you. But for those in our region, hopefully everything is okay. Make sure to check on your property as well for any foundation issues. And hopefully everyone is okay. But on Monday, we do have a solar eclipse that we will be able to see from our region. I think in this area, depending on where you are, how high you are, I think we're going to get 90% visibility. So I'm going to toss it over to Sister Naima. She's going to show us her protective eyewear. So let's see it, Sister Naima.
So these are my
they look like 3D glasses.
They do.
But they're not.
I can't see anything right now.
Oh, okay. What about you, Brother Jeff?
Yeah, me neither. I confirm that I cannot see anything.
You really cannot see anything through the glasses?
Can't see anything. It's like pitch black. I can't see anything.
Okay. So for our viewers and listeners who don't have a pair of these glasses, this is what I think it's like NASA approved technology for everyone to wear these, because the eclipse is going to be, I think, 4 minutes long, like total darkness. But the whole event is supposed to start around 2:51, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And then the full eclipse you can watch, I think it's going to be for half an hour. Now, please make sure that you do not look directly into the sun. Regular sunglasses, we've been advised, and you can read this on the internet. Well, you, Sister Naima, Brother Jeff. Why do we need these glasses?
Because we don't want to damage our retinas, and that
So
allows us to see.
And it
yeah,
is an interesting fact that, when it gets dark, your pupils actually dilate. So they let in more light. Now, we might not be able to see the visible light, but there is still UV coming from the sun and some other, radiation. So that's the kind of thing that can damage your retina. So that's why we need these. And if you don't have these, Sister Naima, it works on some science projects with kids where you can make a pinhole camera or some other things. So if you don't have these, we'll try to get them. Sister Leah, I believe you said that we can get some of them for free. Or Sister Naomi,
yes, actually, for those our friends, say our friends in New York and New Jersey. I know New York public libraries were giving them out. A lot of the areas were sold out, so you can also get them at, I believe, your local supermarket. Thanks for that tip, Brother Jack. So check with your local supermarket. They probably have some. I believe even the hardware stores are carrying them. So, get them today, or get them tomorrow. Don't wait, but don't wait. If you're going to do it, don't wait, because, it is a once in every 30 years. I think the next eclipse we're going to have is 30 years. It is a wonderful time to learn new things about science, and also, just for safety issues. If you're going to be driving around the time of the eclipse, there'll probably be traffic. So, I don't know how you're going to drive if the like, maybe don't drive. Maybe pull over and wait till the eclipse is over, because other people might get distracted by what's happening if they're not aware of the eclipse. So take those precautions. Also, if you're outside, and you don't have these glasses, don't look and stare. Again, the retina is very important to your eyesight. My understanding is that you'll burn your and it doesn't grow back.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
not like sunburn on your skin where it grows back. No, it's done. So please take care of your eyes. Make sure your children also do the pinhole camera thing. I mean, everyone, I think, has a delivery box at home that they can just put a hole in, and just it looks funny to the kids, but it's for their safety. It's also for your safety. So, we all want to stay well, but we also want to enjoy our time together. So solar eclipse, 3 p.m. on Monday. And I don't know, maybe we can talk about it on the next show. How did we celebrate the solar eclipse? But please make sure you are safe wherever you are watching the solar eclipse. Okay, I'm tossing over to Brother Jeff for our next segment.
okay, and let's see if we can CFO in action. All right, Kuya Tech, let's go for the video.
CFO in action.
The Kadiwa in the local congregation of North New Jersey held a Kadiwa team building activity. It was there where the youth were able to not only enjoy each other's company, but also learn the importance of teamwork and camaraderie. There were several exercises which included group doodling and straw tower building. By participating in team building activities such as this, brethren learn to appreciate each other's strengths and work together more effectively, leading to improved productivity and morale within the team. Christian Family Organization officers and other officers from other organizations from the District of New Jersey attended a special gathering held in the local congregation of Winslow and shared across the district by video conference. In a lesson taught by Brother Ruben Bustos Jr., officers were reminded of the importance of their work and the blessing that came from fulfilling these duties. It was then followed by oath-taking of the new officers. Edified and energized by these reminders, the officers of the District of New Jersey are dedicated and eager to continue their work to help the church administration. Led by District Minister Brother Alex M. Reyes, the brethren in the District of New Jersey continue to be united and active in participating with all activities approved by the church administration. And this was our CFA in action the last week. From the District of New Jersey, this is Sister Marisol Dagaton. More on CFO in action next week. See ya!
And see you there at our next activity. So, Kuya Tech, can you give us the activity bumper?
activity updates.
All right, and seriously, I can't see anything with these on. So, okay, and shout out to my sister, Sister Jenna Fernandez, for supplying the solar glasses for our family. So, thank you so much. Okay, all right, activity updates. So, Sunday, April 7th, which is tomorrow, INC Production Company open call at the Elizabeth Function Hall. So, if you are interested in being involved, now you can be a talent, or you can be behind the scenes, or you can do some other things to help. We're always looking for ways to help. So, go and join in. It's always a good time. So that's Sunday, April 7th. That's tomorrow at Elizabeth Function Hall. And on Saturday, April 13th at 11 a.m. is the INC Giving Police Appreciation in Aston. So if you're in the southern part of the district, go check it out over there too and participate. Those are always great too. And also on Saturday, April 13th at 4 p.m. is Arts and Crafts activity in Elizabeth. So all kinds of great stuff going on. And as usual, every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. is the devotional prayer of all students via WebEx. As usual, also, please check with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily evangelical missions. And also, speaking about, and thanks to Brother Abe Evangelista, if you do intend on using the pinhole camera, if you're going to create one, do remember you're supposed to look at the reflection, not through the pinhole, because that will also result in some eye damage. So thanks, Brother Abe, for that. All right. Over to you, Sister Leia.
All right, so I know everyone's excited, Team Live Chat, to share what technology you use at home, whether that's the virtual assistant that starts with an A or an S, or you want to share what your favorite home appliance is, your favorite pot. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we have there are people who have some gadgets at home that we've never even heard of. Even as simple as a microwave, right? Or a digital thermostat. I don't have one of those, but I'm sure somebody does. We want to say hello to our first commenter, and that goes to Brother Celestino Carino. Happy weekend, everyone. Welcome to INCRadio, New Jersey. Hashtag Winslow and hashtag Atlantic City. All right, Atlantic City. Thanks for putting Atlantic City on the board, Brother Celeste. All right, we also want to say hello to my mom, Sister Gigi Fardo from Bayonne. I always want to say Jersey City. I'm sorry, Bayonne. I want to say hello to Sister Jeriel, one of our CWS choir members here in Elizabeth, along with Brother Justin. I want to say hello to Brother Jerome Alagai. He's saying hello to Brother Alex, Brother John, Brother Bernard, and all tuned in. All right. And we also want to say hello to Brother Bernard Guerzon, who is wishing a happy birthday to all the celebrants. Also, we want to say hello to Sister Isla Rojas. And I know Sister Lynn is also with us. Sister Lynn Reyes, good morning. And thank you for tuning in outside of our district. Okay, I'm going to need help with this one. We have Sister Jennifer Trinidad from the Long Beach, Orange County, California. I don't know if that's a locale or the district. So hashtag Long Beach. That's a locale, right? And then also Brother Michael Coward. Is it Coward? I don't say coward. I think it's Coward. What do you think? I think it's Coward from hashtag East Jacksonville District of Florida. Okay. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. And let us know in Team Live Chat how we're supposed to say your name. Okay, so Team Live Chat, please share with us your favorite gadgets at home, in the car, what the family uses. Okay, these are things that help us to save time so that we have more time to do the things that are most important to us, that make us more productive, and also give us more opportunities to be of help to our fellow man, our fellow brother, our families, and of course the church administration. So these are all the things. If we mention any brands, we're not endorsing. It's just that this is what we use at home, so we will continue to say that we're not endorsing, but and if you a Team Live Chat, if you have any products that you think are better than what we mentioned, please share it with us, because we love to learn and we love to save time. You can get more money, but you can't get back your time. So let's save some time and make things more efficient for our family so we can spend more time together. And also to make it easier on ourselves. I don't think there's a replacement for stirring in the pot. We're not there yet. So if there was stirring, I don't think there's technology yet for stirring. Like you literally have to go to the pot and stir the pot, right? Yeah. So maybe AI can help us with that, or I don't. Yeah, that would be like a TV a movie, right? A self stirring, self stirring. I'm sure someone's working on it. Probably has something to do with magnets or something. Okay. Okay. So first question to our panel and team live chat, and we're gonna go to Sister Naima first. What are your most used gadgets and software at home and in the car? Go ahead, Sister Naima.
So I use the vacuum cleaner. The old school, use your hands. I don't use the smart one, like the robot one. I think that's we use. So vacuum
Yeah.
cleaner is one, it's a really good one.
Do you use the big one, or do you have like the handheld?
I use the big one. The big
The
one.
big one. Do you
Yeah.
use a handheld for the car?
No, I actually need to
No.
purchase one.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes, or you can just go to the gas station and pay like a quarter. Is it
Yes.
still a quarter or is it a dollar? Inflation.
I think it's a
So yeah,
dollar now.
I
Yeah.
think it's a dollar.
it used to be
Yeah.
one. It used to be free, or the air for your tires used to be free. Now you got to pay for everything. But yeah, you can just go to the gas station and pay a dollar rather than having another appliance that you only use once in a while, like taking up space at home. But I saw Brother Jeff pop out. Brother Jeff, you have a handheld.
Yep. This is an
Yeah.
example of one of the
That looks like
vacuums that.
that looks like a water filter.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe. Well, I wouldn't drink water coming out of this thing, but.
Is that a wet dry vac or is that just a dry vac?
Oh
That's
no,
just
this is
dry.
just a dry vac. So
Okay.
just name it. This is one of the. I guess you could consider it a fancier one because it's handheld, it's cordless. But for the record, I do prefer the corded ones because I feel that you get better suction with those. So.
Oh.
No, I do feel that way. Yeah, it doesn't like the handhelds don't have as much power. And maybe I need to clean the filter. But we have a corded vacuum. Yeah, brother Philip likes using the vacuum more than me. So yeah, I don't know if there's a designated vacuum person in the house. Okay. Anything else, Sister Naima? Do you use one of the virtual assistants?
Oh yes, I use the virtual assistant that starts with the S.
Okay.
Often she's my assistant.
Yeah.
So you can
What do
change
you what do
voices.
you do you did you change her voice?
No, I kept her voice the same, but you can change it to like a male, I think, or even a different like
Accent?
accent. Yes.
That's interesting and that's funny. I guess if you get tired of listening to the same virtual assistant voice, what kinds of things do you ask her?
To call people, and that sometimes is a major fail. It usually calls the wrong person, so we gotta work on that, her and I. Um, but for the
Call
most
Sister
part,
Leia. Calling Brother Jeff.
I know.
What?
That definitely happens if I don't pronounce it correctly or something. But usually ask her like set time um to like even if I need to like call someone or like set an alarm. It actually sets an alarm in your calendar if you ask them to. It's like it's really cool. Yeah. So I use her a lot.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say the most if I don't have one at home, but I think well, brother Jeff, do you have a virtual assistant at home?
No, I am. Well, me and my wife are our own real life assistants.
Nice. Us single folk, we gotta
Right?
we gotta go get what we can.
Yeah. I mean, instead of like saying, "Oh, assistant, where are my keys?" Like, "Hey, honey, where are my keys? Where did I
Wait
put
a
this?"
minute. Can your assistant find your keys? Can the virtual assistant find your keys? I know there's technology where you can, if you have it on your keychain, it will help you find your keys. I
Really?
don't have that. Yeah. Okay. So my I just started wearing a smartwatch, and one of the features that I love about my smartwatch is it helps me find my phone, which I have been recently misplacing. So it as long as it's paired, that's the only thing. If it's not paired, I'm looking around for a long time. But brother Jeff, before we get off topic, what is your most used gadget at home or in the car?
Okay, and I'd really like to say like sometimes we take for granted what is technology. Like for example, I'm the computer open, we have our devices and stuff. But one of the things that we did mention, since you did mention microwave earlier, Sister Leia, one of my favorite ones is the air fryer.
Yeah.
And I saw
Ooh,
Brother Abe also mention that
yes.
too. Love, love, love the air fryer. and all the things that come out of it, unless it's smoke, which might happen.
That's bad. What kind of air fryer though? Like what do you have, the 7-in-1, or do you just have like the standard air fryer that just fries?
We have the 7-in-1, which is also a toaster, so it does all kinds of stuff. My wife even puts veggies in there, so there are ways to do things healthier. Because one of the big things about the air fryer is you're not dropping all of that food into a big vat of oil that'll just suck up all that oil. You can sometimes spray it, or there are ways to cook things healthily and also more efficiently. And as Brother Abe mentioned, crispier if you're willing to wait.
Oh wow. And what about you, Sister Naomi? Do you also use an air fryer?
Oh yes, I we opt to do the air fryer as opposed to the microwave. Just so
Ooh.
it's much healthier. So the air fryer is like my best friend. We air fry everything.
What are your like top two foods that you air fry?
I air fry salmon. It's like 15, maybe 20 minutes. It's fast. Yeah. I air fry veggies. And I think there's a really I didn't know this, but air fry toast. You can
Is
air
that
fry
how is that's a new way of toasting? You air fry the bread?
you can air fry the toast. Yeah. And it actually there's like a little, yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, so it's crispy all around instead of just like on one or two sides. That's so
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
like that's
okay.
cool. I don't eat a lot of bread, but it's like
Yeah, I don't eat I try not to eat bread either, but I will say I have air fried hard boiled eggs.
yes.
And the reason I mean I try to batch cook when I am cooking, and it just saves the time at the pot, like to wait for the water to boil,
Mhm.
and then put in your eggs. So, or vice versa. I forget how to boil eggs on the stove because I use the air fryer. And I love that it shuts off. Your stove doesn't shut off. So if you forget that you have something on the stove, you have some smoke problems or some food problems. You can't eat the food that you just left on the stove. So, yeah. All right, Brother Jeff, anything else? Most used gadgets at home or in the car for you?
Okay, a couple other things. We love in our house that we have digital picture frames. So instead of one picture in a frame, it'll cycle through pictures. So that's really nice. And my wife loves her wireless speakers, and they do really sound much better than what you're getting out of these
Your
devices.
gadget.
And yeah, and then also one of the things that I would like to point out is there are gadgets or apps they can use for home security. There was something that happened in our neighborhood quite a while ago, so we had installed. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, okay. Anyway, but you can get, home security cameras that will also patch into your phone so you can monitor your, what's happening even if you're away, and you can even answer your doorbell. Can you imagine that? Like, who would have thought about that years ago? You can answer your doorbell. There's some lights that go on. They have motion sensors, all kinds of detections. There are also neighborhood alerts, and it's really helpful. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite pieces of tech for the home.
That's actually our next question. What apps or gadgets help you secure the home and help you stay organized? So we already mentioned motion sensors where the light turns on, right? Or the camera turns on. There's also doorbell cameras, which I think I think it's fairly inexpensive. And I mean, in terms of the security that you get for it, we also have cameras at home where we're in an apartment, so we don't have a house, but it's helpful for us to see like the hallway, like the any way that anyone can get in. Um, and also, I wanted to say, I know a lot of people also use the keypad instead of keys. I'm a little conflicted on this. I don't know what do you think about it? So instead of a traditional key, I don't know if you've ever experienced this. You go to a place, they put in a key, number combination into a keypad, and then the door unlatches. How do you guys feel about this?
I mean, I know when you're traveling and the other alternative we're not going to promote, that is a hotel. Usually that's kind of like how it happens to get in. I think it's more convenient because you don't have to wait for anybody to, open the door for you or, like that. And it's like, it's really easy. I like that.
Yeah. What do you think, Brother Jeff? Instead of a keypad to
Well,
open your house.
I just keep on thinking, I'm like, what if I forget, or you keep on ming up the numbers? It's like, was that a 7 or a 1? I don't even remember.
Well, the same thing as having a security alarm in your home. You come in, you have to press the security alarm, or else the alarm goes off, and then the security comes to check on your home. We did have an issue one time we were traveling, and the person did have to come and like do like a hard reset and check the sensor or the keypad itself. But I know I have a lot of coworkers that actually have this because their kids forget their keys. Yeah,
Oh,
or they themselves forget their key. So their front door has a keypad instead of a key, which I don't think I'm ready for that. But if it helps your family, you don't have to worry about coming home and letting your kids in the house because they forgot their keys at home, then, or anyone else at home. I think that's super helpful. But yeah, I'm with like I'm with you. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of technology. Maybe I'm too old school.
I was a
So
latchkey kid, so it was really bad for me. That might have been good a couple years ago because I used to always forget how to open the door. You know, how you turn the door. Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
yeah, sometimes even now, Sister Amy, I don't turn it the right way. It's really frustrating. Okay, so we want to say hello to Brother Alex Reyes, our district minister. He is viewing and greeting everyone. Hello, hello. Let's see. We also have Sister Mayan Gurzon. She is doing their neighborhood cleanup. In terms of comments, okay, Sister Lynn says she does have her keys remote. Yeah, we always misplace our keys. And then we also have Sister Karen Jackson saying, I love my toaster oven. I only use my big oven on Turkey Day. Sister Karen, you have to message me which one you use because we actually had to put ours aside because I felt like it wasn't being helpful anymore. Sad. When you're technology. We also have a coffee machine. I wanted to say we have the one press, and then we have the one that actually takes coffee grounds. So depending on how much time we have to make coffee, 2 cups of coffee. So Brother Michael Coward says Bluetooth for music. And Sister Maricel, Brother Brian asks the virtual assistant to wake him up at a certain time. Okay. I don't know what this home mini is, Sister Lynn Reyes, but can you tell us what it's about? And what's an AirTag? I'm sorry if that's a brand. I don't know what that is. Sister Mylene's on and she said she wants an AirTag. Is that the one that you put in your luggage?
Yep, that's the one
And
you use
then
for putting your keys, and you can actually put them anywhere. That's one of my big travel tips. Put them each in a luggage so you can track to make sure that your luggage is with you. And then when it's time to pick it up from the carousel, set it to alarm, and then you'll see where it is.
Oh, that's
okay, what about blenders? Who has a blender at home? I have a blender.
I have a
Like
bullet. Oh, sorry if that's
yeah, that's a blender.
okay.
Yeah, I have a different brand, but yeah, we make smoothies a lot. I also make tomato sauce from scratch when I have the time. So I like to, yeah, so I have the glass jar. I think the one that you have, Sister Amy, might be plastic. So
What about
yeah,
the
but
mini rice cooker or rice cooker?
oh yeah, hello. I have a
What
How,
rice
am
cooker.
how could we forget
But
that?
Yes.
but your 7-in-1 is also a rice cooker, Brother Jeff. If you
Wow.
have a 7-in-1, if you have I don't know, like those pots, I don't want to mention brands. It's so hard not to mention brands. But if you have a pot,
Oh, the
yeah,
slow
you can.
cooker. Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's also your 7-in-1. Brother Abe, Brother Abe points out a good point about the keypads. Some people, if you have very close neighbors, might guess your passwords,
Oh
but
wow.
hopefully those people are not in your lives. So always say your prayers. I feel like, like what Brother Alex said one time, God is our best PPE, personal protection equipment. So we are at the end of our show. Any other things that you want to share about home tech? Oh, dash cam. Sorry, just for the car, dash cam. Um, just like your home. Anything else that I know? We also talk to our virtual assistants in the car, so that's also something we take with us. And on our phones, if you talk to your virtual assistant on the phone. Anything else, Brother Jeff, Sister Naima, that we want to mention?
I think we said GPS, right?
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's a
Mhm.
must. I don't know. I don't know how we lived without it before. I guess it took us longer to get to certain places.
Maps and atlases, Sister Lamb. Maps and atlases.
I remember I was the navigator. Which way is this? Which way are we? This was me. You can ask Brother Philip. Like he'd always have to turn it around the other way. He's like, we're going this way. All right. Okay. If there's nothing else, I guess we're ready to crow. Oh, we want to say hello, of course, to Brother Ramil Rojas. That is the resident minister of Elizabeth. Um, Brother Philip says that everyone uses the GPS that starts with a W, but that's not true because some people just use the maps on their phone, right? Some people just use the maps because they don't want the extra app. So, of course, these are all just suggestions. Whatever makes your life easier and better and helps you in the performance of your duties, that's the one that you should use. Okay, we have to close out the show. I hear typing, so I'm sorry if we can't read anymore. We are overtime. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna end our show. My watch just jumped to 30 instead of 27. We want to thank the church administration for giving us this platform to stay connected to talk about this topic. We want to greet our district minister, Brother Alex Reyes, our assistant district minister, Brother Ruben Busos Jr., and our Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Bernard Garzon. Thank you for always your guidance, support, motivation, and inspiration.
From our INC Radio family, we'd like to greet our station manager in the Philippines, Brother Arnel Solano, and our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. We would also like to thank our behind the scenes crew for their help. Thank you to our brothers in tech for helping us on the show today, and also Brother Raymond and Brother Philip. Special thanks as well to our multimedia and district Christian Family Organization officers for their support in our program.
Before we say goodbye, we again thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in to this afternoon show. Upcoming next is INC Radio New York Satellite Studio. See you again next week at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on INC Radio New Jersey. Bye.